Perry County basketball on WOPC is made possible by these valued community partners. NYX Incorporated, the Meriwether-Lewis Electric Cooperative, the member businesses of the Perry County Chamber of Commerce, Quality Building Supply, the Perry County Nursing Home, the Bank of Perry County, Mitchell Rhodes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, the Perry County Medical Center, the Town of Linden Natural Gas System, Brasher Accounting, Duncan's Ace Hardware and Duncan's Rental Center, and Duran's Health Mart Pharmacy. Support these leading local businesses and thank them for making this broadcast possible. Now, WOPC welcomes you to this presentation of Perry County Vikings basketball. Here's the voice of the Vikings, Jay Henson.
Welcome, everybody, to another edition of the Lady Vikings and Viking basketball. And can't believe it, folks, that we're already here. Final regular season game of the 2025-26 season. And it'll be the last game until next week. The girls, this will be their 19th game. Boys will be their 21st. So, kind of stinks that we had, I think, 25 games scheduled, and a few got canceled due to Winter Storm Fern. But overall, I mean, the Vikings game really don't mean anything. It does to Frank Hughes more than it does to the Vikings. Vikings wrapped up season championship, but I know they would much rather go into it 16-5 than 15-6 and have a bad taste in their mouth going into next week. But with the Lady Vikings, and this is for third place. This is if you want to play Wayne County first game or actually have a chance to make the district championship with Collinwood.
Yeah, I agree, Jay. The Lady Vikings have kind of been on a roller coaster all year long, and tonight's a good night on the road to show what you can do. And we've been waiting all year to see some things, and we see it in little spurts. Like to see it all come together tonight.
Yeah. For the Lady Lions, they come in 9-15, 0-5 in the district. They're head coached by principal, AD, and head coach Greg Morris. Last game against the Lady Vikings, they lost in Linden 66-29. Players to watch, definitely number 24, Laura Beth Battles. She did score over 1,000 points in her career. So either, I can't remember if it was this past Tuesday or last week. It was one of the two. But congrats to her. She had 13 points the first time these two teams met. She's a great post player. Got to box her out. Number 4, Addie Music. She had 5 points. She's a really good guard, good shooter. You got to find her in transition. Number 10, Ava Bryant. She had 5 points. She's a good guard as well. Loves the three. Got to box her out. The Lady Lions are 6-5 here at home, 3-10 on the road. They're giving up 46 points a game and scoring just under 35. And this team is a lot better than teams from the past. The only thing really for them is their depth, I would say, more than anything. But I mean, if Battles gets in foul trouble, they really hurt. So if we can get her in foul trouble and Music in foul trouble, Lady Vikings will be okay. But you know that you're not going to make 12 threes again tonight like you did 2 weeks ago. But you got to come back out here with confidence and hopefully come away with a big win to get third place.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, Jay, you can't rely on the three. It's kind of that old saying, you live and die by for it. But like you said, the Lady Lions play really well, but it's that 5. Once they get to the bench, it kind of goes downhill there. And we've seen show us a little piece all year long. They do
too, which I know this is their 19th game and all that, but still, they're still 14 years old. Some ain't even turned 15 yet. So, but for the Lady Vikings, they're 4-13, 1-4 in the district. They are led by 15-year-old Belle Warren, 14 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. Elena Thornton, who's been on fire of late, she is averaging 9 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. Andalyn Weatherly, 7 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. McKenna Jackson, 3 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, or 1 steal, sorry. Abby Marshall averaging 3 points, 4 rebounds. Sophie Richardson, 3 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Her and Zoe Mathis, I thought, played really well last night, even though it was a 24-point blowout. Or not blowout, but whatever you want to call it. But Sophie had 8 points, 8 rebounds, a couple of assists. Zoe had 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. I think Sophie also had a steal or 2. So those 2 coming off the bench have done really well. Now, Bristol may start again tonight. I don't know. He might go back with Sophie. I don't know. It depends. He really tries to, mix and match, and we'll see how he does that here in a little bit.
And Jay, one of those things that you just mentioned, it's not always about who starts. Some people just play better off the bench.
Yep.
And you get the same, whatever you're trying to get out of the player anytime. But if you start them, maybe you get something out of them. Maybe if you come off the bench, you get more. So that's just a coaching aspect for Jake that he's got to figure out.
And the good thing is that a lot of these girls, like Andalyn hasn't been playing as good as usual. Get her going. If we can get McKenna going again, if her knee's not bothering her, this team has ingredients to at least get to get in the region and possibly make it to the semis and have a possible chance at a sub-state. But they've got to be able to find it, and hopefully they'll start tonight.
Yep.
For Zoe Mathis, she averaging 2 points, 2 rebounds. Bristol Bates, 2 points, 1 rebound. Sasha Moore, 1 rebound. Lady Vikings are shooting 30% from the field. McKenna Jackson's at 39. Belle Warren and Bristol Bates both at 33. Sophie Richardson's at 32. Elena Thornton's at 31. Riley Jones is at 30. Andalyn Weatherly at 30. Zoe Mathis at 26. Zoe Moore at 25. Fiona Jones at 25. Abby Marshall at 23. Claire Richardson, is at 20. And Sasha Moore is at 19. From behind the three-point line, the Lady Vikings shooting 25%. Zoe Moore is at 100, 1 for 1. Riley Jones, 43. Sophie Richardson's at 36. Belle Warren's at 34. Andalyn Weatherly's at 28. Sasha Moore and Claire Richardson both at 25. Elena Thornton's at 24. McKenna Jackson's at 20. Bristol Bates is at 19. Abby Marshall's at 18. And Zoe Mathis, even though she went 1 of 3 last night, she's still right at 10%. So you might have gone 1 for 3 last night, but that don't mean you can jack them up tonight. Get about 3, be happy with that, and go on. Free throws, 62% as a team. Sasha Moore, 1 for 1. Lana Thornton, 75. Belle Warren, 74. McKenna Jackson, 6'7". Andalyn Weatherly, 66. Abby Marshall, 59. Zoe Mathis at 46. Bristol Bates and Sophie Richardson both at 33. And Zoe Moore at 25. Lady Vikings averaged 27 rebounds, 17 turnovers, 10 steals, 10 assists, and 2 blocks. Lady Vikings are 3-7 back at Dave Rose Memorial, 1-6 on the road. That one win was, I can't remember. Who was that against? It wasn't a real road game. It was a neutral site game at Summertown against Mount Pleasant. Lady Vikings are giving up 53 and scoring just under 44. All right, that's it for the NYX pregame show. We will keep it here, have the indication, national anthem, and start in 5 as you're watching on 101.3 WOPC.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to tonight's game. The Lady Lions be playing host to the Lady Vikings from Perry County, Tennessee. Before we begin tonight's game, we'll be standing as we have a prayer and then followed by our national anthem. Let's pray together. Our most gracious God, we're so thankful for this day that you have blessed us with. We are thankful now, Father, as we have assembled here for this great game of basketball. We ask thy blessings upon each and every participant. We thank you so much for our athletes, for their parents, grandparents, for those who support this sport. We ask your blessings upon them as they play. We pray for our coaches, our administrators, our referees, Father, that in all that we do, that we will give you the glory and the praise. We thank you for our visitors here tonight. We ask for safety graces as they return back home. Father, again, we just thank you for being our God, loving us as you do, especially in the great sacrifice of your Son, that beyond this life and troubles, that we can anticipate a home with you throughout eternity. To that end, Father, help us to be faithful. Again, thank you for Jesus. And it's in his name we pray. Amen. Amen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, again, welcoming our visitors from Perry County. It's the Perry County Lady Vikings. Number 14 is Elena Thornton. Brand number 30 is Addie Marshall. Number 20,
Coach Lee.
Number 4 is Bill Ward.
All right, starting five here for the Lady Vikings. All right, so Bristol will start again. So we've got number 3, freshman Bristol Bates, sophomore number 4, Belle Warren, number 14, senior Elena Thornton, junior number 20, Andalyn Weatherly, and junior number 30, Abby Marshall. For the Lady Lions, they are going to be number 13, Tiara Shamer, number 10, Ava Bryant, number 25, Juliana Durbin, number 4, Addie Music, and number 24, Laura Beth Battle.
And a senior, number 24, Laura Beth Battle. Lady Lions coached by Ray Walsh. Assisted by Ashley.
I think she's a fan favorite. I guess I would be too if I was at 1,000 points.
Yeah.
We might have got 100.
Oh, yeah.
I really don't even want to go back and try to figure that out.
That would be a rabbit hole for sure.
Oh, my. Lady Vikings in their road black uniforms, gold numbers and lettering, white outline, Perry written across the chest, county underneath. The number Lady Lions are in their home white uniforms, gold numbers and lettering, black outline, Lady Lions written across the chest. Lady Vikings going right, left to right, and the Lady Lions right to left. And the Lady Vikings with the tip. Thornton bringing it over. She'll stop off to Weatherly. Weatherly getting trapped, gets it over to Marshall. Marshall cross courts it, but overthrows Thornton. If she would have looked right back, she had Andalyn or Bell. I couldn't tell who that was right there.
Andalyn.
Just right there.
With a way easier pass.
Yeah, you don't need to try and force anything. Good tip there by Elena. Music to throw it in. Lady Vikings in a 2-2-1 zone press. Music with it. Gives it up to number 10. I can't think. Bryant battles up for 2 and good. Good little ball player. I say little. She's about 6 foot. She's not little. Thornton over to Warren. Warren in the middle to Andalyn, but stolen away. That was the problem yesterday too, Tim, was their turnovers. Ball is thrown away to Warren, and we're going to have a foul on Music. And that'll be Addie's first, team's first of the quarter with 7:12 to go here in the first quarter. Weatherly, high post Warren, one dribble. Gives it back up to Thornton. Thornton pumps, gives it over to Warren. Warren for three on the wing. Bang! Bell with a big three, and it's 3-2. Lady Vikings, 6:50 to go in the first. Music gives it up to Battles. Battles bringing it down. Looking to drive. Up for two, and a block on the Lady Vikings, and it'll be on the floor. And it'll keep it here. I didn't see who the foul was on. I'm going to call it on Warren, I think. No, 30, Abby Marshall. Her first, team's first of the quarter. Music looking for Bryant. Throws it into Durbin. Durbin up top. Bryant over to Music. Music open for three. Short. Rebound. And they're going to say off of the Lady Lions. Ball thrown into Thornton. 3-2, Lady Vikings. 6.5 to go here in the first. Warren bringing it down. Gives it up to Thornton. Thornton to Weatherly. Weatherly for three. No good. Rebound by Battles off to Bryant. Timmy trying to help the picture out the best he can. Maybe a little better?
Maybe.
3-2 Lady Vikings, 6 minutes to go in the first. Ball swung over. Battle's going to drive. She walked. Yeah, she traveled before the charge. Good call there. And it'll go back to the Lady Vikings. Bristol Bates gets it into Thornton, swings it over to Warren. Warren back to Thornton. Thornton stops, gets it across to Warren. Warren trying to set up shop. On a cross court it to Bates. Bates pumps. One dribble pull-up jumper. No good. Rebound by Marshall. Good in the foul. That was a really good box out there by Marshall to on Durbin there, Tim.
Yeah, I mean, that whole series was really good. Bristol didn't settle for a long shot. Took one dribble in. Took a good shot. Missed it. But get a good box out. Get a good foul.
And one doesn't get the back roll, but rebound by Warren up for two and good. Little 7-0 run after that 2-0 start for the Lady Lions. 7-2 Lady Vikings, 5.5 to go in the first. Ball swung back over to Bryant. Bryant off to Battles. Battles driving all the way. Throws it up, no good. Weatherly jumped a little too early and gives it out to Music into Battles. She walked again. And she walked again. Well. Thornton with the basketball. Marshall will get it kicked. Weatherly to throw it in. And the Bates wide open up for two. Missed it. Rebounded by Bryant. .448 to go in the first. 7-2 Lady Vikings. And that's 10 seconds. Coach Morris says that was my fault. Maybe make it a little bit darker. It seems like the white may be too much or something. I don't know. I don't know nothing about color. Thornton over to Warren. Warren for three. In and out. Rebound. Weatherly. No good. Rebound by Battles. Bringing it down for the Lady Lions is Music. Music throws it down. Bryant. Music drives. Up for two and good. Thornton bringing it down. She'll stop, pop a three, and then out. Rebounded by Bryant. 4:06 to go in the first. 7-4, Lady Vikings here against the Lady Lions of Frank Hughes here in Clifton. Battles off to Shamer. Shamer throws it. Gives it up to Durbin. Durbin off to Bryant. Throws it into Battles. Up for two and good. Battles with 4, and it's 7-6. Lady Vikings with 3.5 to go in the first. Warren guarded by Shermer, looking to drive all the way up for 2. Gets it blocked, rebound, missed the layup. And a foul on Warren, maybe an aggravation foul. Her first, team second. And so we got Zoe Mathis, Sasha Moore, and Sophie Richardson coming in. I mean, this type of group, it worked last night. He's going a little bit different here tonight again. Let's see what happens. 3:28 to go in the first. 7-6, Lady Vikings. Bryant to Shamer. Shamer back to Bryant. Back to Shamer. Shamer will get it across. Lady Vikings in a trap. Battles off the Durbin. Durbin pull up short. Rebound by Richardson. Richardson off to Thornton. Thornton across the timeline. Thornton driving. Stops up in the lane off the glass. No good. Rebound. And it'll be a jump. And it'll go back to Lady Lions.
A little bit better. You gonna go lighter?
I don't know why the color is like that, though. It's weird. Down to Battles. Battles slows it up. 2:55 to go here in the first quarter. Lady Vikings with a 1-point lead. Ball swung in the middle, and it's going to be a foul on Zoe. That's Mathis's first. Team's third. Lady Lions. Eight to 7, Lady Lions of Frank Hughes here in Clifton. Full crew here tonight. Gus Mathis, Tim Thomas, Jay Henson's here.
I think they heard you.
You think so? That's not how I meant to say it. Warren up for 2, and she's fouled, and they're going to call 2-shot foul. All right, we like it. That looks better to me. I don't know.
Let us know in the comments what you think of the picture.
Do we really want to know?
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe don't say nothing.
First shot by Warren's good. She's got 6. Ties it up at 8. Looking to try and get the Lady Vikings a lead back. It does. 9 to 8, Lady Vikings. 1.5 to go here in the first quarter. Ball swung over to Battles, back to Bryant. Bryant in the middle to Music. Music back to Bryant. Bryant going to drive, floater in the lane, no good. Rebound by Zoe Mathis. Mathis off to Warren. Warren throws it down to Thornton. Thornton for 3. Bang! And that makes it 12 to 8, Lady Vikings. Ball's thrown to Music off the Battles. Battles. Be a good idea to trap, but she gets out of it to Bryant. Bryant back to Battles. Battles with it. Lady Vikings still on a 2-3. Coach Jake really likes playing zone. I don't know many times the Lady Vikings have played man. Shamer up top, Music off to Bryant. Swings it back to Shamer, looking in the paint to Battles. Ball's tipped. Salsa just could not get it. Good hustle nonetheless.
Looked like Bell got her hand on it first.
Oh, did she? I didn't see that. Better eyes than I do.
I ain't saying that at all.
Well, I can promise you saw that. I didn't. Ball swung to Shamer. Looking in the corner, nothing there. Back up top to Lineberry. Back over to Shamer. Shamer, 25 seconds. Back to Bryant. Bryant going to softball pass it back to Shamer. Bryant, high post. Lineberry, Music for 3. In and out. Rebound Warren. Good rebound there over Battles. Warren driving. Looking to go to the cup. Up for two in the paint. No good. Gets the rebound. Back up. No good. And rebounded by the Lady Lions, and that's how we end the quarter. We have a score. Lady Vikings of Perry County 12. The Lady Lions of Frank Hughes 8. Back in 48 seconds on 101.3 WOPC.
Perry County basketball on WOPC is made possible by these valued community partners. NYX Incorporated, the Meriwether Lewis Electric Cooperative, the member businesses of the Perry County Chamber of Commerce, Quality Building Supply, the Perry County Nursing Home, the Bank of Perry County, Mitchell Rhodes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, the Perry County Medical Center, the town of Linden Natural Gas System, Brasher Accounting, Duncan's Ace Hardware and Duncan's Rental Center, and Duran's Health Mart Pharmacy. Support these leading local businesses and thank them for making this broadcast possible.
Welcome back. Start of the second quarter. Lady Vikings of Perry County with a 12-8 lead. Looks like Juliana Durbin will come back in for the Lady Lions. Battles, well, she getting some sticky on her shoe. Bringing it down Thornton. Lady Vikings going to have their starters back out. Up top, Marshall to Weatherly. Weatherly, high post Warren, turnaround jumper, gets the roll. Driving's Music, cross courts it to Bryant. Bryant gets it across the Battles driving, stops, kicks it out. Three on the way by Music, good.
Good shot.
She's got a good shot. You cannot leave her wide open, though. Thornton stops. She'll swing it over to Bates. Bates wants a three. Air ball, rebound by Weatherly, up for two, gets it blocked. Rebounded by the Lady Lions. Music across the timeline. Swings it over to Bryant. Back to Music. Juliana's wide open than what he saw her, but they didn't look at her. I feel like it's too extended. Like everybody's got a large area to go with. Battles thought about it, gives it up to Music, wants a three again, no good. That's going to be off of Weatherly. .6:48 to go in the half. Lady Vikings leading 14-11 here on the final night of the 25-26 season. Battles off the Durbin. She picks it up before it goes out of bounds. Bryant back up top to Shamer. Off to Bryant. Ball's tipped. Can Thornton get it? No, couldn't. I thought it might have went off of Music's hand, but good job there by Music to pull it back.
It did kind of look like that.
I don't think it changed direction, though. But it did. I mean, it was quick. Shamer, back to Music. Music gets in the high post of Battles, off to Shamer. Shamer for three, no good. Rebounded by Bryant. Bryant up for two, no good. Rebound by Bates. Bates need a run. Battles is, well, she gets back. Thornton bringing it over, off to Weatherly. Weatherly for three, in and out. Rebound by Battles, gives it up to Music. Music going to bring it down. Lady Vikings going to get back out of the press. And they're going to try to trap in the middle. Battles off to Shamer, back to Bryant, or excuse me, Music. Music to Shamer. That's a carry. Shamer off to Bryant. Bryant throws it off to Music, throws it in the paint to Battles, up for two and good.
Good pass.
And it's 14-13. Lady Vikings just cannot get anything to go on the defensive end. And right now, offensively, they can't score. After the deuce by Warren, nothing else has happened. Weatherly in the Marshall. Marshall back out. Thornton for three. No good. Rebound Warren. Warren up for two in the paint. Good. Timeout, Coach Morris. What did he say, full? And he did. 5:15 to go in the half. We'll just keep it here. You know, really, Tim, it's almost like Coach Edwards is trying to say, the same thing he did last night. Obviously, I know you weren't there, you didn't see it, but it's very similar to what he did. He would bring in 3 girls, and they usually got the same ones. Every now and then they would bring out Belle and whatnot, but he's trying to find some more girls that are going to bring that toughness. And right now, we're struggling on the boards. Yeah. With this group that's in right now, compared to Sasha, Zoe, and Bristol. I feel like or not Bristol, I'm sorry, Sophie. It's almost like we kind of got away from that. And these girls that are in are basically offensive, and the other ones are defensive, but it seemed like we did all right.
Yeah, I agree, Jay. Kind of like what you said, piggyback off of that, seems like he's kind of just trying to find a spark, trying to figure out what group is going to knit well together to try to get some good things on both sides of the ball.
Momentum, yeah. Hopefully they can do that. They're going to be in this 2-2-1 zone press again. Ball's thrown in the Shamer, off to Music. Battles to Shamer. Shamer battles. Lady Vikings got to get back, and they do. Battles gives it up to Music. Music guarded by Bates gives it off to Shamer rather. Up for 2. Battles and good. She's got 10 of the 15, and it's 16-15 Lady Vikings. In the front court, Thornton. She wants one from Flatwoods. Bang! She shot that from Cody Warren range. 19-15. Shamer. Bryant. Bryant lobs it down. Can Battles get it? She cannot.
I think she got away with a walk anyways.
I agree, yeah. They've gotten away with a lot. They've had 3 called on them, but I bet they could have 8.
Yeah.
Thornton with it. She's going to have Battles on her. Gives it up to Weatherly. In the corner to Marshall. Warren. 3 by Thornton again. No good. Rebounded by Bryant. I'm a little bit shocked that ball just died like that.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Halfway through the second quarter, Lady Vikings with a 4-point lead. Bryant with it. Gives it up to Shamer. Off to Music. Music gives it up to Battles. Off the side to Shamer. Shamer to Music. Music to Bryant. Back to Music. She can shoot. Good. She's got 8. And it is 19-18 Lady Vikings. 3.5 to go in the half. Thornton off to Bates. Over to Marshall. Marshall wants to shoot a 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Battles. Battles to Music. Music off to Bryant. Back to Music. 3:10 and counting to go here in the half. Lady Vikings leading by 1 point. Nothing falling for the Lady Vikings, and right now the ball can't find their hand. They're in the passing lane. They just haven't been able to get it. Ball's in the high post. Battles. Good pass to Bryant, and good. That back cut's there all night due to that zone. Thornton bringing it down. She wants another 3. Bang! She's got 9. Remember, she had 32 the last time these two played. Shamer with it, looking for Battles. Gives it to her. Battles going to drive all the way. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Battles. Wow.
I mean, that was a toss-up call, but that was... You usually don't get that at all.
I don't know what that ref said to Jake. But anyway.
Oh, he wanted a timeout?
And a full timeout by Coach Jake. All right, we'll take a 48-second break. 2:28 to go in the half. Lady Vikings leading 22-20 here in Clifton. You're listening on 101.3 WOPC.
Perry County basketball on WOPC is made possible by these valued community partners. NYX Incorporated, the Meriwether Lewis Electric Cooperative, the member businesses of the Perry County Chamber of Commerce, Quality Building Supply, the Perry County Nursing Home, the Bank of Perry County, Mitchell Rhodes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, the Perry County Medical Center, the town of Linden Natural Gas System, Brasher Accounting, Duncan's Ace Hardware and Duncan's Rental Center, and Duran's Health Mart Pharmacy. Support these leading local businesses and thank them for making this broadcast possible.
Welcome back. 2:28 to go here in the half. Lady Vikings with a 2-point lead after Marshall took the charge. And Tim, there we go again. We're going to have the 3-and-3 switch here. Mathis, Marshall, or Moore and Richardson. Ball swung over to Richardson. Took a hop, skip, and a jump on that one.
Yeah. I think she thought it was going to be there, and then it closed real fast on her.
Well, that's why you don't need to think it's going to be there. You got to see it.
Don't leave your feet.
Never. Shamer with it. Back up top, music. Lady Vikings in a 1-3-1. Battles fell down. I don't know how. Well, music up for 3 again. Trying to play us a tune. No good. Durbin, Shamer, Bryant. She can shoot too. Short. Well, as you love to say, ball don't lie, but I mean, she can shoot. I think she just wasn't set. Minute 45 and counting to go in the half. Lady Vikings lead by 2. Thornton. Somebody needs to get in the high post. Sasha to Warren. Warren wants a 3. Bang!
That looked good.
A lot of confidence in that shot, too. 25-20 Lady Vikings. Minute 19 to go in the half. Bryant gets it back. Looking, gives it to Battles. Battles. Back up top. Bryant to music. Now, when I say play a little tune, I'm just going off of her last name. I don't mean it in a mean way or anything like that if somebody's listening. I'm actually saying it as a compliment because I think it's pretty cool. If I was a broadcaster for Frank Hughes and she made something, can Zoe get it? Get it, Zoe. I don't know what kind of shot that was, but somehow it almost went in. But like I was saying, wouldn't you like to say, and music with a little tune for it? I mean,
yeah, it's a good call.
Bang! That'll do it. Belle Warren with her third 3. I don't even know how many she's got, but I'll check here in a minute. She's got a lot. 28-20 is the score. 23 seconds to go in the half. Back to Battles. Battles to Shamer. They just get it across. Music going to pull up jumper. No good. Rebound by Mathis. Mathis needs to go. Thornton bringing it down. 7 seconds. Thornton driving. Pull up off the glass. No good. And it'll be out of bounds off of, I believe, Richardson?
Yeah.
And it'll go back to the Lady Lions with 2 seconds to go. A little bit of a slow start, but it's heating up in here. Oh, she walked. God. Either way, we go to half. Lady Vikings 28. The Lady Lions of Frank Hughes 20. We'll take the 48-second break when we come back. Tim, just mute us, and we'll come back with first half stats right after this on 101.3 WOPC.
Perry County basketball on WOPC is made possible by these valued community partners. NYX Incorporated, the Meriwether Lewis Electric Cooperative, the member businesses of the Perry County Chamber of Commerce, Quality Building Supply, the Perry County Nursing Home, the Bank of Perry County, Mitchell Rhodes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, the Perry County Medical Center, the town of Linden Natural Gas System, Brasher Accounting, Duncan's Ace Hardware and Duncan's Rental Center, and Duran's Health Mart Pharmacy. Support these leading local businesses and thank them for making this broadcast possible.
Welcome back, everybody. At the half, Lady Vikings with a 28-20 lead here over the Lady Lions of Frank Hughes. We're kind of enjoying the 2-on-2 on one end and 1-on-1 on the other.
A little halftime entertainment for you.
Actually, it's been pretty entertaining.
Yeah. Just ain't seen many shots knocked down yet. Uh-oh.
This kid, though.
Oh, he's all over it.
He's made one. I can just tell you right now, that kid.
A little still, he's quick.
This one right here. Oh, give me one and one.
Oh, he's shooting free throws.
He's already better than I am.
Got to hold that follow through.
And he's about 6. Here at the half, Lady Vikings won the first quarter 12-8, and then in the second they won 16-12. But I mean, really, the turnovers were the biggest thing in the first quarter. You know, we started off a little slow, and then in that second quarter they played a little bit better, I thought, and were able to kind of get a groove going. But I mean, it doesn't. It helps a little bit when 18 of your 28 are from behind the 3-point line.
Yeah, that definitely helps.
And Bell's got hit. Bell and Elena both have hit 3 apiece. 2 in the second, 1 in the third, both of them.
Wow.
But
second quarter was a lot better.
Yeah. For the Lady Lions, Ava Bryant with a deuce, 8 points for Addie Music. She's knocked down 2 threes. And 10 points for Laura Beth Battles. For the Lady Vikings, 2 for Abby Marshall. I about called her Addie. But Abby Marshall. 9 for Elena Thornton, all from behind the arc. And then Belle Warren leading all scores with 17.
Jay, how many points you think they got off that little back cut down here?
You talking about the Lady Lions?
Yeah.
Well, with Battles, I'd say 8 of her 10.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And
that was that extended 2-3.
And the Bryant girl did too, so at half.
Yeah.
So if I'm Coach Jake, I
like that 1-3-1. That 1-3-1 seemed like it worked pretty good.
I did too, but that 2-3 though, I felt like we didn't sag back enough in time.
Yeah, I feel like our center girl was sinking up to that free throw line too much on the play that they were running for a high-low action.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree. But yeah, I mean that's what I think too. I mean, I just feel like maybe go into that 1-3-1 and see what you can do. But right now, offensively, I feel like we can get what we want, but gotta be strong in the paint. I mean, we've missed some bunnies underneath. I know they got a little bit of height advantage on us in the paint, but you just got to pump fake, get them in there, and go up. They're not calling many fouls. They called 3 on the Lady Lions and 3 on us, so they're not blowing the whistle much.
I feel like a lot of our shots that we shot, especially in that first quarter, second quarter was probably half and half, but a lot of our first quarter shots was rushed.
Yeah.
Like, they literally didn't, like, I know for sure Abby and Adeline had 2 open looks, and they still rushed a shot.
Yeah.
Take your time. You know, back to the fundamentals. Get it pocketed. Continue with your follow through high.
Yeah.
You know, everything straight up, straight down. Some of them were already running off. Like, that's stuff that's got to register, especially when you're wide open.
Oh, yeah, every bit of it.
That's your halftime entertainment.
We hope to do it again next year. Thank you.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like with the Lady Vikings really got to they need to do a good job of boxing out in the second half, because I feel like the Lady Lions are going to do a better job of going to the glass than they did. I know Coach Morris, the way his coaching is, he wants to box out. He wants you to get rebounds and even offensive rebounds. So Lady Vikings going to have to come back out here in the second half, and even though they played decent that second quarter, they're going to have to play better.
Yeah, I agree with you.
To come away with a win. I just really do feel like I felt like their pressure defense was getting to the Lady Lions there at the end of the quarter or half, but overall, I feel like we just got to turn it up a little bit, turn up a notch a little.
I wonder if Jake's got anything that he can run, like still run the 1-3-1, because we think that was working pretty well. I mean, we both agreed on that, and I'm pretty sure the fans that are watching would agree on that.
Yeah.
But what if you make a call out of that you trap in that high area on that first pass?
Yeah.
To the wing.
Yep.
You know, you don't got to do it all the time, but like if he makes a call out or something like that,
yeah.
See what kind of action. See if you can get a turnover. That back line's got to be working, though, if you do that.
And like I said before, I'd said it in the second quarter. Juliana, she was just kind of going back and forth. Nobody had any idea she was there.
Yeah.
Even some of her teammates. So the Lady Vikings have got to see that. Somebody's got to talk. I don't think the center needs to come up as much.
I agree.
Now, the 2 girls on the blocks, usually Abby and Andelin, or not, yeah, Andelin, especially if Bristol and Thornton's in there, they don't need to come up. They can come up, but Belle or Abby, whoever's in the middle, Y'all, you just need to stay not under the basket, but at least about right in the middle.
Yeah.
But don't get too far up to where you don't know who's coming up behind you.
I agree.
Of course, that's also a missed art too. A lot, seeing man and ball. I tried that with Zoe one time. I thought she was going to fall down. She was doing this, getting cross-eyed. I'm like, no, look straight, and you can see it in your peripheral. She said, "What's a peripheral?"
Yeah, I was about to say that word right there is probably a lost word.
Mm-hmm.
Peripherals.
All right, we'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll start the second half. You're watching the Lady Vikings on 101.3 WOPC.
Perry County basketball on WOPC is made possible by these valued community partners. NYX Incorporated, the Meriwether Lewis Electric Cooperative, the member businesses of the Perry County Chamber of Commerce, Quality Building Supply, the Perry County Nursing Home, the Bank of Perry County, Mitchell Rhodes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, the Perry County Medical Center, the town of Linden Natural Gas System, Brasher Accounting, Duncan's Ace Hardware and Duncan's Rental Center, and Duran's Health Mart Pharmacy. Support these leading local businesses and thank them for making this broadcast possible.
Welcome back, everybody. As Timmy does some maintenance. Start of the second half, Lady Vikings with a 28-20 lead. In the paint, Battles. Battles gets it out. Music open for three. Good. Again, we sunk too far down and didn't come back and didn't recover. Makes it 28-23 Lady Vikings here at the start of this third period. Ball's up to Bristol. Bates to Weatherly. It almost seems like nobody knows what's going on. We're just kind of standing, no movement. Thornton with it. Thornton back to Bates. Looking in the paint. Got a mismatch. Into Warren. Going to get out of it. Off to Weatherly. Weatherly for three. No good. Rebound. Good hustle there by Marshall. They're going to say, yeah, okay. I didn't know if it was off the Lady Vikings or what.
Two good things right there, Jay. Adeline's shot looked perfect, and then the rebound going after that was awesome.
Thornton, quick trigger. No good. Rebound. Battles. Couldn't hang on to it. She tried to tip it instead of grabbing it, and when she did, she lost the handle. Ball thrown into Warren, off to Weatherly. Going to get the high post to Marshall. Marshall for a long deuce. Good. That didn't look rushed.
No, those look good.
Makes it 30-23. Battles, cross courts it over here to Bryant. Bryant. She can't do it. That's over and back. That's over and back. It's over and back. Anyway, Bryant for three, no good. Marshall running after it, but Durbin with the rebound. And then a foul on Marshall. That's her second. The ball already crossed, and her right foot was across. Then she threw it back behind. Is that not over and back?
Yep.
Like, I get the fact that the feet don't matter, but the ball does. And these two guys have reffed a long time. They should know that. Three on the way. Short. Rebound by Marshall. Off to Thornton. Thornton slows up. Marshall wants another. Bang! Abby coming to play. And she's got five quick points, 33-23. Lady Vikings get their biggest lead of the night. Music with it. Lobs it back to Bryant. Swings it to Durbin. Durbin, cross court up top to Music. Music Looks like the Lady Vikings going to be in a man. Back up top, Battles. Off to Music. Music to Bryant. Looking for the back cut to Battles. Nothing there.
They're in a box and one, Jay.
You are right. I just noticed that as well. Music up top. Shamer walk, no call. Back up top, Bryant. Timmy, you can tell they're confused. They don't know they don't know if it's man or. But you're right. They've got Bell going with Battles, and these two are going all over the place. Durbin with it. Back up top to Battles. Over to Shamer. In the middle to Bryant. And nobody's seen Durbin, and she missed it. Rebound Marshall. You're lucky.
Yeah. You got bailed out on that one.
Weatherly. Back to Thornton. Short. In and out. Rebounded by the Lady Lions. I was fixing to say, if that went in, me and Tim would fall off the bleachers. That was NBA long.
We were going to say that one was from Buffalo, from the interstate.
Every bit of it. Oh, I wish we could get a steal. We might have 2 steals tonight.
And we've got our hands on so many balls.
Shamer for 3. No good.
Ooh.
Oh.
The ref should have let that go.
I wish. Battles.
Momentum
on that one. Momentum let that one come in, and it's 33-25. Here come the other 3 subs. Thornton going left. Warren stops. Kicks it up. Marshall wants another. Bang! Abby Marshall. She's got 10. Bryant, that ball got slipped, stolen away by Warren. Off to Thornton. Over to Bates, throw it away. Atlanta should have just shot that.
Yeah. You had Bell coming down to rebound.
And Bristol. And now Bristol,
I'm sorry, but I don't take Abby out.
I don't either. I understand that's what he's trying to do, but Abby's the only one scoring.
Golly.
She's got all 8 points this quarter. Ball's over to Durbin. Ball's tipped, stolen away. Good hands by Warren. Sophie's got to look up. She had Thornton and Mathis, and now we got a steal. Music going to go all the way. Mom and Dad getting on to her a little bit. They're sitting right below us. 3:34 to go here in the third. Lady Vikings with a 36-26 lead. Music's got 12 points. Lineberry will come in for Durbin. Second one by Music. Doesn't get the roll. Rebound by Moore. Off to Thornton. They're going to be in a 2-2-1 zone press, Tim. Thornton lobs it down to Sophie. To Warren. Warren. Ball's tipped. Mathis with it. Up top, Thornton. Lobs it to Warren. Saved. Mathis for 3. It's going to be off. Rebounded by Battles. She wasn't set. She threw it up. You got to take your time. Don't throw it up. She rushed it. She could have even probably took another dribble. In the corner, Music for 3. No good. Rebound by Battles. Good. And it's an 8-point lead. Stolen away again. Music, Battles, good. Yeah, Coach Shake's got to call timeout. And it's back to a 6-point lead for the Lady Vikings. I mean, honestly, you really have to put Marshall and probably at least Bristol back in the game right now. Because this pressure, you only have realistically 2 guards.
Yeah.
You bring back Andelin or Bristol, and Abby as well, but Abby will come in for like Moore. Bring Bristol in for either Sophie or Mathis. then you have, that helps you with the guard play. But right now, Bell or Elena's got to get it and go.
Yeah. I mean, no offense to Coach Jake, but you had momentum right there with that group with Abby in there. I just don't think you make that change that early.
Girls, he ain't even gave the ball in yet. Bell bringing it down. Thornton up to Sophie. Richardson all the way. Good. Well, that worked out. They were more worried about Zoe than they were Sophie. Makes it 38-30. Law pass down to Battles. Battles kicks it. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Well, I got a feeling I'm not going to like the boys' game. Shamer in the Bryant in the corner, looking for Battles. Back up top to Bryant. In the paint, Battles up for 2, fouled. And I believe they called that on Sophie. If it is, that's her first. If it's Bell, it's her third. And they did call it on Sophie. Whew. Bell needs to breathe a sigh of relief on that one. I was a little bit worried that was going to be her third foul.
And we went back to a 2-3 there, Jay.
Battles first, no good. (38-30) Lady Vikings. No good again. Rebound by Moore. Thornton bringing it down. Gets it across. Gives it up to Mathis. Mathis needs to get out of the corner off the Thornton. Up top, Moore. Moore wants a 3. Bang! Sasha Moore. Makes it 41-30. Ball's thrown down. Lineberry. She just about walked. Zoe. Music, good.
Wow, what a shot.
I'm shocked that wasn't an AM one. Thornton, Mathis. Lob pass. Warren. Back out Thornton. Thornton for 3. No good. And now he'll bring the other 3 back in. Minute 21 to go in the third. Lady Vikings leading 41-32. Ball's thrown to Battles. Back to Shamer. Bryant to Battles. Battles slows up. Swings it back to Bryant. Softball to Battles. Battles driving. Up for 2. No good. Rebound Warren. That was good D. Battles struggling to get back. We need to keep pushing. Warren to Thornton. And they're going to hold it. Weatherly, need this. No good. Gets her own rebound. Up for 2. No good.
That was a good move, too.
Now, it's just needs to be under control. Ball's tipped. Picked up. Off the Battles. Good. She's got 18. 41-34. Thornton off to Abby Marshall. Marshall wants another. Bang!
Wow.
She said, Coach, do not take me out. 44-34. She's hit 3 in a row. Music. Overthrow. Stolen away. Marshall. She can make it right now from there. Thornton driving. Bates. Up for 2. Good. Great way to end the third quarter, Tim. And we go to the fourth and final period. Lady Vikings 46. Lady Lions of Frank Hughes 34. Lady Vikings outscored the Lady Lions 18-14 and add on to their 8-point lead to 12. Back right for this on 101.3 WOPC.
Perry County basketball on WOPC is made possible by these valued community partners. NYX Incorporated, the Meriwether Lewis Electric Cooperative, the member businesses of the Perry County Chamber of Commerce, Quality Building Supply, the Perry County Nursing Home, the Bank of Perry County, Mitchell Rhodes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, the Perry County Medical Center, the town of Linden Natural Gas System, Brasher Accounting, Duncan's Ace Hardware and Duncan's Rental Center, and Duran's Health Mart Pharmacy. Support these leading local businesses and thank them for making this broadcast possible.
Welcome back. It will be whose ball? Black ball. So Lady Vikings will have it. 8 minutes to go in the game. Lady Vikings leading 46-34 here against the Lady Lions of Frank Hughes. Bristol gives it off to Weatherly. Weatherly looking for Thornton, gives it off to her. Thornton with the basketball in the front court. Looking left to Bates, gives it to her, looking in the paint. Don't need to throw it to her now. Back to Thornton, 3, no good. Running after it's Marshall, and it just goes out. Good hustle. Well, her handling came from literally the other side of the floor.
Get a stop right here. A legit stop.
Yeah. Make them put up a bad shot, box out. You don't want, like I said before, we need to make sure our center is back up. Durbin lost the ball. Ball's on the floor, picked up by Thornton. Thornton up to Warren, up for 2. Foul and give it to her. Warren with her first point of the half. And foul's going to be on Battles.
And what a pass by Thornton there. Just threaded the needle on that one.
Looking like her daddy and Daddy Travis and Uncle Sean on that pass.
It was nice.
Warren the line to shoot the and one, trying to make it a 15-point lead. And does. She's got a 20-piece. And it's 49-34. Lady Vikings, 7:15 to go here in the game. Ball almost stolen. Bryant throws it down to Lineberry. Lineberry to Bryant. Bryant's going to drive all the way. And a late whistle. I think she did hit her hand.
Yeah, but
that's late. It's Abby's third.
You said that's her third?
Yes. And I just noticed that Battles has a brace on her right knee. So that might be why her mobility is a little bit down too. First shot by Bryant's good. Because if you notice when she's running, she's really look like she's tired, but I think it's because of her knee. Ball's no good. Rebound Warren. Great box out. Warren bringing it down. See how she's laboring with that leg?
Yeah.
Warren trying to get out of there. Off to Weatherly. Up for 2 in the paint. Gets body check. No call. Up for 2, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to be on Durbin, her first. And 2 shots coming for Miss Andelin Weatherly. First one back iron.
I feel like she's rushing that.
Yep.
Her follow through comes right back to down.
That looks better, but out. Rebound by Battles. 6:45 to go in the game. Lady Vikings 49. Lady Lions of Frank Hughes 35. In the middle to Battles. Battles driving on Marshall. Up for 2. No good. Rebound Warren. And we're going to have a jump, and it'll stay here. That's all Bryant was wanting to do. She was staying back. If Bell comes back up and looks to outlet, I don't know if that happens, but she turned, and bam, Bryant was right there.
Yeah.
Ball's thrown in. Music for 3. No good. Rebound. They're going to say off the Lady Lions. Girls, he's got to hand her the ball before we move. Thornton going to lob it to Warren. Warren bringing it down. Ball's tipped by Music.
Is that not a foul?
I mean, Music came in there hot.
Wow. I mean, it wasn't intentional.
No, but there was a lot of bumping there.
There was a lot of bumping.
I mean, Jackson is all right to say that. I mean, I've done the same thing. Actually, I probably would have been ejected. Weatherly with a quick three. No good. Just cannot get nothing to go in. Music in the front court. Lady Vikings in the 2-3. Battles gets it up top. Swings it over to Lineberry. Lineberry, ball's tipped, stolen away by Bates. Bates to Thornton. Thornton wants to run with it. Thornton on a Euro up for two, no good, and she's fouled.
Good move.
By Sophie Lineberry. Does she make that if she goes up with her left hand?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I know she's going right and she wants to use her right hand, but right there I would have done a little up and under. And
what's crazy is she's left-handed, so
true.
I don't know why she didn't.
True. First shot, no good by Thornton. Official.
Maybe it's because she thought she had her on the hip.
Maybe, yeah. Second one, good. She's got 10, makes it 50-35. Lady Vikings going to be back in their zone, or zone press. Lady Lions get across it. Lineberry, back to Music. Music going to drive on Thornton. No good. Rebounded by Warren. Warren up to Thornton. Thornton bringing it down. She got a 4-on-2. Thornton stops. Weatherly, knock us down. No good. Rebound by Music. And it'll be a foul on Bristol. Just love the hustle. Just you can't ride her.
Yeah, you can't hug her with your hips.
You know,
They're gonna get that body call no matter what.
especially on the road. That's just Bristol's first. So I mean, I'm not mad about it. I don't even think Coach Jake is, but Music in the Lineberry. Ball's tipped, but Music gets it back. Every bounce has gone their way.
Yeah.
They may be down 15, but everything's going their way. Bryant with it. Bryant going to drive. That's going to be a block. Yep.
Ooh.
And that's her fourth foul. He was calling that no matter what.
Yeah.
First shot by Bryant's good. She's got 4. Makes it 50-36 with 5:08 to go. Her second. Got it as well. And looks like Shamer will come back in. This is how long I've been broadcasting. I remember when I'm guessing her brother, because there's not many Shamers that I know of, he wore the same number.
Wow.
Yeah. Thornton and the Warren. Warren, get hip check, still driving. Got pushed, a little help. Good in the foul.
She deserved that one.
You got that right. Looking like a pinball going back and forth. Kids nowadays don't even know what a pinball is.
Oh, Lord, no.
They called that on Shamer.
I wasn't even looking. I put the score up.
Yeah, it is. Warren makes the and one. She's got 23. She's got a Michael Jordan. Good job by Bristol, but I was shocked they didn't call a foul. Ball's lobbed down to Shamer. Shamer's driving. Gives it off to Durbin. Durbin overthrows Music, and it's going to be over and back. Timmy be good right here to keep adding on. It looks like there's a couple college coaches here tonight. Straight across right here.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I don't know who that is, but it looks like it. Ball's thrown in the paint, and it's going to be off of Bryant. It almost looks like Mississippi Gulf Coast, which is a D2 school. Or maybe it's a junior college. I can't remember. Thornton for 3 on the wing. Bang! Big three there, and it's 56-37. Lady Vikings with the lead. Stolen away by Marshall. To Thornton. Thornton up to Bates. Back to Thornton. Swings it to Weatherly. Come on, knock one down. Golly. Ball's tipped around. And it should be a jump. And it should stay here. As officials are wanting this over with just as much as everybody else does, I think.
Yeah, he wouldn't even give Jake the timeout.
Well, at first I thought this guy beside him was going to give it to him.
Wow.
And then he decided not to. Thornton lobs it into Bates. Bates to Weatherly. Weatherly. Warren. Pumps. Driving on Durbin. Up for two. Good. Bell's just on another planet tonight. She's got 25. 58-27.
Honestly, this is the smoothest I've ever seen her play.
You talking about Warren?
Yes.
I agree. And then here comes Richardson, Mathis, and Moore with 3.5 to go.
Now right now?
Yes.
Perfect. Perfect timing.
Hey, he's still learning. Give him a break.
I hope he's listening later.
Oh, he will be. And me and you might be in trouble. Ball's tip.
It's all good and fun.
Well, we only care, and I know that he only cares too, so, you know. 3 on by Music. No good. Rebound Warren.
Out.
Run. Ball's thrown up to Thornton. Thornton over to Mathis. Mathis wants a 3. No good. Look better, though. Rebound by Sophie. Mathis again for 3. Bang! Zoe Mathis from deep. She's 1 for 3 again tonight. Woo! What we got? Block. Who took the hit?
Bell, but
Bell? Oh, man.
Completely run all over.
Oh, me. That's Bell's 4th. 61-37. Claire Richardson will come in and get Bell and Riley Jones in for Thornton. Great job by them. As the Lady Vikings are 2 minutes and 45 seconds away from a rematch with Collinwood, who they should have beat in Collinwood. Ball's thrown back up top. Music.
I sink this back, Jay.
Yeah, I would too.
Let them shoot. Get a rebound.
Yeah, like this. No good. Got to get the ball. Get on the floor. Rebound by Mathis. Mathis, look up. Ball's tipped. Jones gets the ball over to Moore. Moore, pull up. Short. Rebound by Battles and a foul on Moore. And Battles will go shoot 2. Should be 5 fouls. They don't have it up there. There you go. Oh, he didn't put 23 over. That's why he was sitting there trying to give the trying to tell the officials, hey, it's 2 shots. But he didn't put the name up there yet. Battles the line to shoot 2, her first back iron. And we're going to have a whole new crew of Lady Vikings coming in. Who are they going to leave in? Claire, probably. Nope. They're going to bring Riley. Leave Riley. He's going to switch Claire in just a minute. Second one by Battles. No good. Rebound by Swindle. Aniston gives it up to Fiona Jones. Jones lost the ball. Picks it back up. Jones lost the ball. Thrown away by Battles. Battles going to go all the way. Missed it. Rebounded by Swindle. Ball goes out of bounds and it'll stay with the Lady Vikings. With 1:52 to go on the 4th. And Timmy, I think on the boys' game, I'll just let you and Gus do it. I want to go home. I just can't stomach. Good job there by Swindle. Oh! Jones with it. Gives it off to Mars. Mars going to drive. Back to Fiona Jones. Oh, she just shot it like
Yeah, she didn't put no legs in it.
there was nothing from the from the waist down. Man,
She was just trying to get it off, I think.
Timmy,
What'd I do?
no, I did that. I did that the last game. We just never took it off.
Oh, yeah, you messed up. Don't worry, I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
Rebound by Mars, and now we're going to have a jump, and it'll stay here. As 21, Mallory Mitchell. You still got 2 more girls on the bench, unless they're probably put them in a minute. Ball's lobbed into Bryant. Bryant in the paint. Mitchell lost the ball back to Bryant. Bryant up top to O'Neal. Shamer. Lineberry back to Shamer. Back out to Bryant. Bryant pumps. Little runner. No good. Rebound by Jones. Gives it off to Mars. Under a minute to go. Throws it down. Right to Swindle. Swindle up for 2. Looked like a lot of contact, no call. Rebounded by the Lady Lions. 40 seconds to go. Driving Shamer. Back out. O'Neal. I thought she might shoot that. Lineberry to Bryant. Back to Lineberry. Lineberry. Shamer. She'll pop a 3. It's good. And Zoe Moore will come back in and get Riley Jones. 26 seconds to go in the game. Lady Vikings with a 61-40 lead, and they will go to 5-13. Ball swung over to Claire Richardson for 3. Short. It almost like when she cocked it back to shoot it, she fumbled it a little bit. Yeah. She didn't have a whole lot of grip on it. O'Neal off to Shamer. She wants another one. It's good. Shot there by Shamer, looking like her brother. That's the end of the ball game. Final score, Lady Vikings 61. Lady Lions of Frank Hughes 43. Back in a couple minutes. Timmy will mute us when we get back. And we'll be back right after this on 101.3 WOPC.
Perry County basketball on WOPC is made possible by these valued community partners. NYX Incorporated, the Meriwether Lewis Electric Cooperative, the member businesses of the Perry County Chamber of Commerce, Quality Building Supply, the Perry County Nursing Home, the Bank of Perry County, Mitchell Rhodes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, the Perry County Medical Center, the Town of Linden Natural Gas System, Brasher Accounting, Duncan's Ace Hardware and Duncan's Rental Center, and Duran's Health Mart Pharmacy. Support these leading local businesses and thank them for making this broadcast possible.
Final score, Lady Vikings 61, Lady Lions and Frank Hughes 43. For the Lady Lions, they'll go to 9-16, 0-6. Lady Vikings go to 5-13, 2-4. For the Lady Lions, you got Ava Bryant with 5, Tiara Shamer with 6, 14 points for Addie Music, and leading scorer with 18 was Laura Beth Battle. For the Lady Vikings, 2 deuces for Sophie Richardson and Bristol Bates, 3 points apiece for Zoe Mathis and Sasha Moore, 13 points apiece for Elena Thornton and Abby Marshall, and leading all scorers with 25 was Miss Belle Warren. So, all in all, great win. First half, not great, but they were all right. But it seemed like they finally woke up a little bit in that second half, and hopefully that's a good sign going forward. All right, we'll have the NYX pregame show boys edition right now, as we're got about 6:20. They only put 10 minutes on the board, which I'm cool with that. Get it done, get over with. You can't get loose in 10 minutes. You need to go home. Frank Hughes coming in 9-13-1. They had a tie with that little scuffle they had with Clarksburg. They were tied 40-40, and then they just decided to call the game because there was a fight going on.
Wow.
Luckily, nobody got hurt. The Lions are 1-4 in the district. They're head coached by Chad Love. The last time they played the Vikings are coming off a week where they hadn't played. 2, we did not play good at all. Too many turnovers. And Colton and Jake, or Colton and Landon. It was not Jake. All were in foul trouble all night. So hopefully that won't happen here tonight, but I probably just jinxed every bit of it.
Maybe not.
I'm prone to that. For the players to watch, definitely number 5, Devin Dykes. 32 points. He's a great player. Got to contest his shot, and he's got to box out. For the number 24, Wyatt McLean, 9 points. He's a really good three-point shooter. Got to contest his shot as well. Number 4, Hazen Simmons. You've got to find him. You can find Dykes and Simmons. You'll be all right. McLean as well. But those 3 guys are really key for them. At least against us, they have been. Got to be able to find them. And then you got number 20, Sammy Ray. He's a sophomore. He's a really good rebounder. Also, he's got a pretty good shot. And it's another guy you've got to box out. So, Vikings got to do a better job on the glass tonight. Now, they did have 42 rebounds last night, but I'd say about 15 of them were in the overtime period.
Yeah.
The Lions are 6-4-1 here at home, 3-9 on the road. Of course, they got to play better here at home. Who would have thought? And they're giving up just under 52 and scoring 50. I just wonder if they might do what they tried to do last game and try to slow the Vikings down. But honestly, I thought they did pretty well just playing normal.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Love really does a good job with those boys. Gets them to play hard for them. But they do a lot of really just slow-paced half-court offense, and that's how they thrive. They try to get the defense to make a mistake, over-calculate, leave a guy open, and they get a lot of buckets that way.
Yep.
So, just patience and stay in your lane on the defensive side for the Vikings. And then the Vikings just got to keep doing what they're doing. Get some shots, take some easy shots, get warmed up, and then by the time, the end of the second quarter comes, you should be feeling it.
Yep.
Don't come in here thinking that you're just going to automatically win. Everything's going to be falling. It don't work that way.
Nope.
You got to get your legs under you. Get to feeling the momentum, get the game under you, and then handle business.
Man, that's all you can do. Vikings trying to win, get to the 16-win mark, and go to and have a perfect regular season district season, which hasn't happened in a while. So hopefully they will come away with a win, but it's going to be tough. I don't care what anybody says. My heart will be bumping the whole time, which I take too much more pride. I take too much more pride into it. I take too much pride is what I meant to say. I'll spit it out in a minute. Because I played for them, that's why I don't get as upset with the girls. Just because I wasn't on the Lady Vikings, even though I probably I probably would have sat on the bench there too. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it just means more to me for the boys. That's why I'm just might let y'all do it, and I'm just going to go with the truck. Y'all can text me the score. That's kind of what I want to do. Real quick.
We ain't letting him.
Number 6 ranked Perry County, 15-5 on the year, 5-0 in the district. They're led by Kenner Haston with 19 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Colton Peevahouse, 18 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals. Jake Mercer, 11 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. Jake Mercer, 11 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. Landon Warren, 8 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks. Brody Lee, 8 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Cooper Haston, 3 points, 3 rebounds, and Eric Peters with 1 rebound. Vikings shooting 49% from the field. Rich Hancock, 1 for 1. Landon Warren is at 52%. Cooper Haston is at 51%. Colton Peevahouse at 51%. Kenner Haston, Jasper Fanuff, Dane Warren, Ryan Mars all at 50%. Jake Mercer's at 49%. Eric Peters, Eric Moore both at 42%, and Brody Lee's at 40%. The Vikings are shooting 35% from 3. Rich Hancock's 1 for 1. Landon Warren is at 42%. Kenner Haston's at 41%. Colton Peevahouse is at 37%. Jake Mercer's at 36%. Ryan Mars is at 33%. Eric Moore is at 29%. Cooper Haston's at 27%. Brody Lee's at 22%. And Eric Peters is at 14%. Vikings shooting from the free throw line are shooting 75%. Waylon McCroy's at 4 for 4. Jake Mercer is at 88%. Cooper Haston's at 79%. Kenner Haston's at 77%. Colton Peevahouse at 75%. Landon Warren's at 74%. Brody Lee's at 67%. Ryan Mars, Dane Warren both at 50%. The Vikings are averaging 32 rebounds, 18 assists to 13 turnovers, 7 steals, 5 blocks. They're 8-2 back at Dave Rose Memorial, 7-3 on the road. Vikings averaging 68 points a game and giving up 57.
Jay, while they announce the starters, tell me one thing that you think could set the Vikings on top of the Lions tonight.
Biggest thing is to come out just play mad. Like come out just mad enough to fight. Show them that last time they shouldn't have been in the ball game. Even though they're not a bad team. I'm not trying to say that. I'm just meaning that's the mentality you got to have. You can't just go, well, we're better than you, let's go. You got to go prove it. Yeah. Go prove it. And that's what I wish they would do.
I got you.
Number 4 is Easton Simmons. Number 24, Vikings.
For the Vikings, senior 00, Colton Peevahouse. Freshman number 2, Brody Lee. Senior number 3, Jake Mercer. Junior number 4, Landon Warren. And junior number 5, Kenner Haston. For the Lions, Hazen Simmons is number 4. Number 5, Devin Dicus. Number 20, Sammy Ray. Number 24, Wyatt McLean. And number 31, Tucker Staggs. Vikings in their road gold uniforms, black numbers and lettering, Perry written across the chest, County underneath the number, white outline. And Perry and County is in black. Lions are in their home white uniforms, black numbers and lettering, lines written across the chest in cursive, and both the number and the saying is outlined in gold. Dicus and Haston jumping. Vikings going left to right, Lions right to left, and we're underway, and the Vikings will have it to start off. Mercer with the basketball, going to swing it left to Peevahouse. Peevahouse into Warren. Warren, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebounded by Staggs, and he'll give it off to Dicus.
4 guys going to the rebound right there.
Yep. Not the start I was hoping for. 7:36 and counting. Simmons with it up top. They're in a 1-3. That's actually a walk. Off to Staggs, back to Simmons. Off to McLean to Simmons. Staggs, Simmons. Simmons in the middle to Dicus. Dicus lost the ball and a foul on Mercer. We don't need Mercer and Warren or even Peevahouse to get in foul trouble tonight. It's just them long arms of Dicus, and then you got Mercer with the he's shorter, so that doesn't help. Simmons back out. McLean to Simmons. Simmons for 3. Good. 3-0. Heiston bringing it down. Stop, pull up jumper, no good. Rebound Warren, back up, no good. Coming out slow. 3-0 Lions, 6:53 to go in the first. You don't want to get yourself in a hole early. Got to get a stop right here. Simmons will pull it out. Staggs swings it left to McLean. Back up top to Simmons. Simmons just going to go up into the corner, and they'll run their offense. They'll just sit here and dribble. Off the Dicus. Do you get out of it?
Nah, stay here.
Simmons looking to go to work. Gives it back up top to Dicus. Dicus guarded by Peebahouse. Gonna swing it over to McLean. Up top, Simmons to Dicus. Dicus wanting to drive left. Floater in the lane. Good. Told you. Peebahouse in the front court. Off to Warren. Warren to Mercer. Mercer. That should have been a foul. High post Warren. Back cut off of Simmons. 5-0 Lions with 5:35 to go in the first. By the way, the other night when they were playing Wayne County, never had a lead. Wayne County just put them to work. Thrown into Mercer. Mercer driving off the Peebahouse, pumps up for two, and he's fouled by Ray. And that'll be Ray's first, team's first. And 2 shots coming for Peebahouse. First shot by Peebahouse. In and out. Not balanced. Just kind of flicking it. You've got to.
It's free. Take your time.
Second one. Good. Colton makes his first one. Or gets his first point. Makes it 5-1. Dicus to Simmons. Simmons. Looking around off to McLean. McLean down to Staggs. Throws it to Dicus. Dicus to Ray. No good. Rebound Warren. Warren up to Haston. Haston kicks it out to Warren. Warren to Lee. Lee for 3. No good. Rebound. Mercer up for 2. No good. Rebound Haston. Haston. Euro. And it's going to be on the floor. Let's see who the foul was on. 24. That's Wyatt McLean, his first, team second. Brody to throw it in. Throws it into Haston. Haston into Warren. Turnaround jumper. Good. Makes it 5-3. 5-3 Lions. Simmons getting trapped. Gives it up to McLean. McLean throws it down to Staggs. Throws it over to Ray. Into Dicus. Throwing away. Good hands there by Lee. Mercer with the steal. Haston bringing it down. He wants to drive. Up for 2 in the paint. No good. Rebound good. That's a quick 5-0 run. We're tied back up. Simmons. Dicus. We've got to get out of this press. Dicus all the way. No good. Rebound Peebahouse to Haston. Haston cross the timeline. Off to Lee. Lee pumps. Driving. Lost the ball. It's going to be off of Lee, but stolen away. They are letting a lot of things go right now, Tim.
Yeah.
Simmons across the timeline. Simmons going to go left. Ball's tipped. He picks it back up. He'll try to hand it off, does to McLean. McLean looking to drive, gives it up to Simmons. Simmons splits up for 2 in the paint. No good. Rebound Haston. Haston bringing it down. He'll cross the timeline. Kenner wants a screen. He'll pop a 3 up top. It's going to be short. Rebound Mercer. Good. Mercer is 6 points away from 1,000. Bad pass. McLean with it. Ball is thrown away by Lee, but right to Simmons. Simmons up to Dicus. Dicus all the way. Lost the ball. He did not get hit.
No, not
that was
at all.
the whole ball. Mercer. Haston. Back to Lee. Up for 2. Good. Timeout. Coach Love. Quick 9-0 runner by the Vikings. And Timmy, we ain't even made a 3 yet.
Everything's been in the paint. That fast pace is kind of working in our favor.
Well, I know everybody wanted a foul with Dykes, but what happened is when he turned, Warren hit the ball and it just hit him right in the face. And I mean, a lot of refs have called that on Warren this year.
Yeah.
But you got to come back right here. You got to keep the same energy, Timmy. You cannot let this get to your head a little bit. Keep coming at them. But man, I wish somebody would. I'm like, we're going a little bit too quick for ourselves. Even, we're throwing the ball up. I mean, Kenner was about NBA line, and then he airballed it, but luckily Mercer was there. We just need to calm down and make good shots. Take good shots, rather. 3:03 to go in the first. 9-5. Vikings. Simmons looking to drive, gets it up to Ray. Ray getting trapped, but gives it off to Dykes. Dykes throws it up. Ray blocked by Haston. Rebound by the Lions. See, we got to have guys that do that right there, Tim. We didn't have.
I mean, I
Taylor
agree.
House just stood there. Go on the floor. Simmons with it. You don't want to let him give it back to Dykes. Simmons back to Dykes. Simmons gets the ball from Dykes. Simmons sees a lane. Throws it in. Stolen away by Mercer. Mercer slows up off to Warren. To Haston. Haston lost the ball.
A lot of contact.
They're letting a lot go. But we've got to be strong with the basketball. Off to Dykes. Dykes going to drive. Up and under good. Makes it 9-7. See, we just don't play good against them. I don't know what it is. Pava House with it. Wants to drive baseline. Kicks it out. Mercer for 3. Short. Rebound by Dykes. Dykes bringing it down with 1:44 to go in the first. Vikings with a 9-7 lead. Simmons looking to cross court it. Does to McLean. McLean back up top to Dykes. 1.5 to go in the first. Dykes to McLean. He can shoot that. He'll swing it off to Ray. Back to McLean. McLean dribbling it off to Dykes. He'll pull it. Dykes driving, throws it to McLean, wide open for 3, good. 9-9, or actually 10-9. Lions, we got to wake up. 10-9, Pava House. Going to drive middle, up for 2 in the paint, no good. Rebound, Pava House. They are not calling nothing in the paint, Tim. Oh, yeah, by the way, Coach Love never got up against Wayne County. He's been up this whole time. They know that they can beat us, and that's what stinks. We got to make them think they can't beat us. You know what I'm saying? Simmons, ball's tipped again. That's off Dykes. No! Whoa! There's no way! And they're going to get every call tonight, too. Wow. Dykes across the timeline. Vikings lead by 1. Lions lead by 1. 25 seconds and counting. They'll go for 1 shot. Swung over to Ray to McLean. Gets in the high post to Ray to Dykes. Dykes going to drive. Turnaround jumper. No good. Rebound Pava House. Throws it up to Lee. Can't get it. Got to figure something out. 3 seconds. Simmons with it. Simmons to Ray. That's the end of the quarter. We go to the second. Lions 10, Vikings 9. Back and 48 on 101.3 WOPC.
Perry County basketball on WOPC is made possible by these valued community partners. NYX Incorporated, the Meriwether Lewis Electric Cooperative, the member businesses of the Perry County Chamber of Commerce, Quality Building Supply, the Perry County Nursing Home, the Bank of Perry County, Mitchell Rhodes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, the Perry County Medical Center, the town of Linden Natural Gas System, Brasher Accounting, Duncan's Ace Hardware and Duncan's Rental Center, and Duran's Health Mart Pharmacy. Support these leading local businesses and thank them for making this broadcast possible.
Got blood on the jersey. Welcome back, everybody. Looks like we're going to have some jersey changed. Looks like we got blood on the back of Landon's jersey. Vikings are already back out there. Cooper came in for Landon. Looks like it's on his pants. I thought it was the jersey, but I guess it's the pants, or is it both?
I couldn't tell.
I couldn't either. It'll be line ball. I don't know how. I thought there was a jump after the jump, but I guess not. Like I said, I just need to go home. Simmons back over to Brasher. McLean. Ball is tipped, stolen away by Lee. Lee gonna spin. Up for two. No good. Rebound Mercer. Good. Vikings get the lead back. 4 points from 1,000. McLean throws it to Dykes. Dykes bringing it down, gives it up for two. Brasher, good. It's that right there. We don't get back in transition. Hastings driving. Off to Cooper through his hands. I just wouldn't be in a. They're cooking us on the press. I mean, am I wrong? Ball's tipped. Not this time. Peebahouse for three. Bang! Well, we'll take that. But we got to get back when we don't do it. McLean with it.
Oh, he called that a two.
Law pass down. Stags to Dykes up for two. Good. They called it a two?
Yeah.
That's not right. Peebahouse with it into Cooper. Cooper spins. Pumps. Up for two. Good. Good job there by Cooper. Simmons stops, gives it up. Brasher to Dykes. Who else? Good. We don't need to be in the press. I know Coach Kirk's going to hate me after the game, but they're killing the press. I'm just trying to help out here. I'm just looking and seeing what I see. Where the press is not working. Peebahouse to Mercer. Mercer going to drive, spins, pumps, and we got a foul. About time. Caught it on McLean. That's his second. Number 20, Sammy Ray will come in.
And Landon's 44 now instead of 4.
Maybe he'll play like Matthew Cunningham. Cooper. And Kenner. Kenner for three. Short. Nobody on the glass. Had two guys standing. Playing about like we did last night. 6 minutes to go in the half. Vikings trailing by 1. Simmons with it. Gives it up. Brasher going to drive middle. Kicks it out. McLean for three. No good. Rebound. That's going to be off Brody. Ball's thrown into Ray. Ray up for two. No good. Rebound by Lee. Lee going to bring it down himself with 5:40 to go in the half. Brody going to slow it up. Swings it to Cooper. Cooper pumps. Going to drive baseline. Up for two. Good. He's got such a good pump. He gave that a three. Wait, are they changing it? I'm confused.
Maybe it is changed.
It's either 17-16 or 18-16. Brasher driving, back out Dykes. That ball's going in. It's only against the Vikings will they play like this. Anybody really.
Was a 3 then.
Haston gets a screen off the lead behind him and throw it away. Mercer came back in for Lee. I'm giving him a 3 until they get it back off. I reckon that's what it is. 4:47 to go in the half. Vikings trailing by 1 point. Lob pass over to McLean, and he walked. I'm telling you, Timmy, I think man's better than the zone. They're just splitting us back and forth. And that's not knocking Kirk or even the boys. But my goodness, we got to figure something out. Wayne County beat this team just the other day by 40 points. Driving up for 2. Haston good in the foul. Maybe we need to do that more so we can get open 3s. Caught it on Ray. That's his second. Yep, second shot. No, they caught it on 20. I'm sorry. And 1. Haston, no good. Got to make you and 1s. Dykes with it. Vikings going to be in that zone, 1-3-1. Simmons. Back to Dykes. He'll shoot that.
It looks like they're in a 2-3.
Back to Simmons. Simmons going to drive. Lost the ball. Mercer. Peevahouse. All the way.
Golly.
He's trying to dunk it. Just lay it up. Games like this, you don't need to try an experiment. Dykes, Brasher, he's going to pull it. No good. Rebound, Peevahouse. Peevahouse bringing it down. 3:45 to go in the half. Vikings lead by 1. Haston spins, back out. Peevahouse for 3. No good. Rebound, Warren. Good. Warren with an RKO out of nowhere. 22-19 Vikings, 3:27 to go in the half. Simmons across the timeline. Gonna swing it over to Dykes. Need to get a stop. When's the last time we got a stop on a missed shot? Back to Simmons. Simmons gonna drive. Back out McLean. Dykes gonna pump. Lost the ball. Right to Ray and good. Just gotta pay attention. Peevahouse with it. Haston. Floater. He gets fouled by Brasher. And Kenner in the line to shoot 2. Who'd they call the foul on?
Number 10.
Hayes in the line to shoot 2. First one's good. He's got 5. Brody's coming in for Haston whenever they come back. Staggs will come in for Ray. I wish we could have some Wayne County mojo. Second shot, good as well. Kenner with 6, makes it 24-21. Brody will get him. Oh, we just got to play better D. 2:51 to go in the half. Vikings leading by 3. 24-21. Dykes in the front court. Dykes picks up his dribble, back to McLean, back to him. Dykes looking to drive. He's got to count, but gives it up to Staggs to McLean. McLean throws it to Dykes. Dykes going to drive baseline, and we're going to have a foul on Peevahouse. And it'll be Colton's first. Team second or first? Second, I guess. Trying to get the ball in the Dykes. Ball's lobbed in. Brasher lost the ball. Stolen away by Mercer. Peevahouse just lay it in. And he's fouled. That's an and one if he doesn't try to dunk it again. I mean, I love Colt to death. I know you want to highlight film, but, son, do it when you're up by 20. Don't do it when it's a 3-point ball game.
Yep.
First shot good. He's got 5. Ray will come in and get Brasher. Kenner will come in. Is he getting Beaver House?
Yep.
That's a little shocking, but okay. Get him to calm down a little bit, I guess. Vikings lead 26-21, 2:18 to go in the half. Ball's thrown into Simmons. Simmons walking it down, guarded by Lee. By Lee. In the front court. Simmons lost the ball off the Dykes. He'll shoot that, Kenner. No good. And a foul on Cooper. Cooper don't think he did, but he did have his hands on his back. And the refs are just so microscopic now, especially with us. They just want to see us fail. Ball's thrown into Ray. Blocked by Haston. Gets the back. Blocked by Warren. Warren. And a push. That's a makeup call. If that's Ray, that's his third. And it is. Coach Love wants a 30. Yeah, it's 2 shots. So Warren to the line to shoot 2. Timmy, the way this game's going, we've got to make our free throws.
Yeah.
Short. Colton comes in for Cooper. Ray comes out. He's got 3 fouls. Brasher came back in. Second of 2 on the way for Warren. Back iron. Rebound. They're going to say off the lines. We can't get a break. Girls or boys can't get a break. Simmons bringing it down. 1:50 to go in the half. Vikings lead by 5. Simmons going to drive off to Brasher to Dykes. Dykes will hand it off to McLean. McLean to Simmons. Simmons will pop that. In and out. Rebound Peeverhouse. Peeverhouse across the timeline. Going to drive. Throws it out. Lee pumps. Driving all the way. Should have been a foul somewhere. And that's going to be off the lines. They must have a hot date for Valentine's because the games are going by too quick. Warren into Haston, up for 2, foul, and give it to him. Tucker stages and 1. And Haston to the line to shoot the and 1. Again, we got to make our free throw. Good. He's got 9, does Kenner, and it's 29-21 Vikings. 1:17 to go in the half. Dykes will cross the timeline. Guarded by Peeverhouse. Swings it to Simmons. They're just going to let him shoot. That might not be a good idea. Throws it. It went right to McLean and good. That's what keeps them in it because they get every little thing. Haston going to pull a 3. Short. Rebound. Mercer. Back over to Peeverhouse for 3. No good. Rebound. By the lines. Brasher off the Dykes. 37 seconds and counting. Dykes going to drive. Pulls it over to Simmons. Simmons pulls it out. He's going to pull it. I don't know why we're leaving him open. No good. Rebound by Haston. Haston bringing it down. We don't need a 3. Peeverhouse. Haston driving off to Warren. Little 10-footer. Good. 31-23 Vikings. 9 seconds. Dykes still with. That's a carry. Blocked by the Vikings. Haston with the block. House gets it up for 2, fouled, and they'll go to the line to shoot 2. Why is he always on the move when he shoots a free throw? Shoot the ball, Colton! Hush! Just flailing, like shoot the ball. We go to the half. Vikings 32, Lions 23. Back after this on 101.3 WOPC.
Perry County basketball on WOPC is made possible by these valued community partners. NYX Incorporated, the Meriwether Lewis Electric Cooperative, the member businesses of the Perry County Chamber of Commerce, Quality Building Supply, the Perry County Nursing Home, the Bank of Perry County, Mitchell Rhodes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, the Perry County Medical Center, the town of Linden Natural Gas System, Brasher Accounting, Duncan's Ace Hardware and Duncan's Rental Center, and Duran's Health Mart Pharmacy. Support these leading local businesses and thank them for making this broadcast possible.
Welcome back. We're at the half. Vikings leading 32-23. It feels a whole lot closer than that. Vikings have made, 1 3? They were 2 for 12 last night. They might be 1 of 10 right now.
Yeah.
They've struggled. Man, they've got to find another gear. 1, to get a win tonight. Secondly, going into the tournament because it's not going to get any easier. No. You're going to have a target on your back. Even when Perry County's 0-40, you got a target. Everybody wants to beat Perry County because of our tradition, because you got a former NBA player as a head coach, because he's got 2 sons on the team. Everybody wants to beat that. There's so many narratives to beat the Vikings. So far this year, the Vikings have said, forget the narrative, and they played. But man alive, they don't give me any sympathy. None. They don't give my heart any sympathy, my brain any sympathy. Like, I am just dying right now. Like,
making Jay's anxiety go through the roof.
my blood pressure's fine. It's just, it doesn't fathom with me how you could just come out here and be like, whatever. When Wayne County beat the complete brakes off of them. And y'all beat Wayne County like they were nothing last time. And I'm not saying Wayne County ain't nothing. Trust me, I'm not. I'm just saying that's how we played. But when we play Clifton or Collinwood or anybody, it's like, okay, let's wait a little bit to finally go.
Yeah.
Just to give Jay pissed off so we can, just to get Jay mad to, so we can get him mad so everybody have something mad to talk about Jay. That's what I feel like. I think that's what they like to do. I think they just like to get me mad so they can get me in trouble and then turn back around. And then they'll play better. I hope to goodness that happens this half. Granted, they didn't play bad this half. It's just a lot of shots didn't fall, and the refs let it go there for a while. I was shocked that we got in the bonus there at the end. But, man, I love Colton. Nothing against him. I'm just trying to help him, and I know it ain't my place, but, man, that shot where he's just leaning, you're not going to make that 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah. That's the same thing from the girls' game. Everybody was rushing their shot. Just stay set, straight up and down, and hold your follow through. It's free,
That might be the best quote Coach Lee ever said was, or not one Coach Lee, who was it? They're free throws, they're free. I can't remember who it was.
That sounds like a Steve Bates quote.
It might be. It might have been. I think it was Coach Bates, to be completely honest with you. But still, I mean, how about you try to fix that camera a little bit without it going off? So if we go off air, it's my fault. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Not too much.
You might need to fold it one more time. Reckon? Better. But the thing's, it's going to get in the way. That's still going to get in the way. Anyway, we're at the half. We got about 3 minutes. Vikings have no basketballs. As the Lions brought them out of the locker room, I guess they don't want us to shoot. I guess I don't blame them. There they go. But Lions won the first quarter 10-9. Vikings won the second 23-13. For the Lions, 2 points by Cooper Brazier and Sammy Ray. 5 points for 3 points for Hazen Simmons. 5 points for Wyatt McLean. And leading scorer with 11, leading all scorers with 11 is Devin Dykes. And Tim, they've made 3 threes. Vikings made 1. But I know the threes don't really matter. But in a game like tonight where both teams like to throw them up, if we're going to throw them up, we better knock them down. Because this press that we're doing is like really, like they're literally looks like a knife through butter. And I don't mean that in a mean way, but that's exactly what I think. Dykes can do what he wants. Yeah, we've gotten turnovers. We got a couple blocks. But they have gotten out of their 23 points, I'd say 13, maybe 14 in the press. I'd say 14. Because we either don't get back in transition or somebody slips in behind us and we didn't see them. It's every time.
Yeah, it's definitely been a transition game, nonetheless, which is kind of weird for Frank Hughes because, usually they try to run that half-court offense, and they have a little bit. But them to play fast-paced against the Vikings, you feel like that plays in the Vikings' favor. But the Vikings just ain't been able to, take advantage of it in some occasions.
Yeah. Well, I think we're like you said, we're rushing.
Yeah.
And I think that's been the problem the last 2 nights. They've rushed. So we just got to somehow, some way not rush, play our game, and move on. Now, I know who cares? I mean, but everybody still likes to look at the scores and go, oh, well, Perry County barely beat such and such. Wayne County beat this team. Yeah, but Perry County beat Wayne County like this. Right now, it don't matter. It's who's playing hot at the right time. And quite honestly, Vikings are playing good, but they're dipping a little bit. They got to find it a little bit more. They got to get a little bit more oomph into it. Hopefully they will.
Yeah, I mean, they're a mature enough team. I'm not going to say they're an old enough team, but they're a mature enough team. They know the game of basketball. They know what they got to do. They got a smart coach. Figure it out right here in the second half. Let's get a win.
Pava House with it up top. McLean sagging off of him, gives it up to Haston. Haston's guarded by Dykes off to Mercer. Mercer in the Pava House, pumps, up for two, good. Simmons, guarded by Lee. Gonna hand it off to Dykes. Dykes guarded by Pava House. Spins. Lost the ball. Stolen away. That's not a foul. It came off of his chest. Lee. Mercer. Missed the layup. Rebound. And they're gonna say off of Mercer. Man, we don't need those type of plays. 34-23 Vikings, 7:05 to go on the third. Dykes to Staggs, back to Dykes. Dykes off to Simmons. Simmons back to Dykes, but goes right to, and there, Dykes open for three. Good. And Coach Love wants to call a timeout. It's a 30, 6:47 to go, and the Lions get right back in it, or getting it under 10 points. Every time there's a loose ball, it goes to a line.
It was like that in the girls' game, too.
Every time there's a loose ball.
It's also Friday the 13th.
Do what?
It's also Friday the 13th.
You just had to say it, didn't you? That's just going to make me feel even worse. $6:47 to go on the third. Vikings leading 34-26. Got to find some offensive rhythm somehow. I mean, Jake probably did get hit, but 9 times out of 10 he makes that shot.
Yeah, that's very true.
Mercer in the front court. Off to Pava House to Haston. Not there. Back up top, Pava House. Back to Haston. Haston back out Lee. Lee driving middle. Kick out. Mercer for three. No good. Rebound. Get it. Pava House. Haston. Haston up for two. No good. Rebound. No good. Brody with the rebound. Off to Mercer. Good. Great pass. Jake is 2 points away from 1,000. Hopefully he'll get it tonight. Vikings lead 36-26. Staggs guarded by Warren. That's a walk. Off to Dykes. Dykes up top to Ray. To Simmons. Simmons. Back cut. Ray off his hands. Good defense. Oh, man. Missed it. Kenner on the spin. Back out Lee. Colton back to Mercer. Mercer kicks it back out to Pava House. To Haston. Haston wants a three. In and out. Rebounded by Ray. Up top, Dykes. Dykes looking to shoot. He'll drive. Pulls out off to McLean. McLean for three. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Lee. Lee bringing it down. 4:47 to go on the third. Lee. Warren. Warren. Back up to Lee. Lee. Back over to Haston, and a foul on Simmons, and that's his second. As Cooper and Peters will come in. I think this is the first Eric Peters sighting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Kenner and Brody will come out. Staggs comes in for Simmons. 4:39 to go in the third. Vikings lead 36-26. Peters in the Peebahouse. Peebahouse dribbling. They're backing off of Colton. And he throws it. Nope, gives it to Peters. Peters to Mercer. Mercer to Warren. Warren to Cooper. Peters, Peebahouse. Peebahouse. Back cut, it's there, up for two. Peters and fouled by Ray, and that's his fourth. He wants to know why he fouled. Well, you jumped. That's the only reason why they called the foul.
Yep.
Let's see if Eric can knock down a shot or two here. First shot, no good. Second one, good. So Peters makes the second one. Makes it 37-26. Simmons going to drive. Blocked by Warren, but he gets the rebound. Turn around again. No good. Rebound Staggs. And Peters gets the foul called, unfortunately. Be Eric's first, team's first, or second. Gets it into Brazier. Back to Simmons. He's wide open for three. Good. Wow. Makes it 37-29. Peebahouse in the front court. Peebahouse off to Warren. Warren lost the ball. Stolen away. Nope. Mercer. Warren. Finally a foul called, and it's on Simmons. Yeah, at least. And that's his third. That's big. But honestly, it doesn't bother me unless Dacus is hurting. But Simmons has been playing good. He's got 6. 3:36 to go in the third. Vikings leading by 8. Peebahouse. He'll pop a three up top. No good. Rebounded by number 11, Filial. Ball's thrown back up. McLean kicks it to Dacus. Dacus driving, kicks out Filial. Looking for Dacus, gives it to him. Dacus pulls out. He's going to drive. Up and under. They're going to call a foul on Cooper before the shot. Kenner and Brody will come in. And they'll get Warren and Peters. 3:05 to go in the third. Vikings leading by 8. Dacus will throw it in. Ball's tipped by Mercer. Honestly, well, no, he was throwing at Filial. McLean to throw it in with 3:04 to go in the third. Gets it into Staggs. Back to McLean. Up top, Dacus, guarded by Haston. Dacus to Brazier. Brazier driving. Pumps up for 2. No good. Rebound Staggs. Filial to Dacus. Dacus for 3. No good. Rebound. Cooper Haston. Cooper off to Kenner. Kenner throws it away. McLean bringing it down. Throws it away to Peebahouse, and he throws it off of Dacus and back to the Vikings. Well, that was a chain of events.
To say the least.
I don't know how the Vikings came away with that, but we'll take it. Kenner off to Peebahouse. In the paint to Cooper. Cooper going to spin. Hands all over him. Finally a foul on Staggs. Why does this old boy take 30 minutes to walk to the podium?
Do you really got to ask that question?
I think he just loves being that guy.
This wants to be seen.
Well, he has no trouble with that. Cooper lobs it into Peebahouse. Peebahouse, high post Cooper. Cooper turns, fakes, Euro, up, floater. They're going to say off the Vikings. If McLean touched it, it looked like to me. (37-29) Vikings, just under 2 to go. Once again, Lions are just right there, Timmy. We can't get pulled away from them. Thrasher with it. On a drive on Colton. Up for 2, good. Was that a walk? I thought so too. 37-31 Vikings. Got a mismatch in the paint. Mercer to Haston. Haston going to drive all the way. That's not a charge. He was off to the side of him. He didn't even take a hit. He was off to the side of him. Kenner's first. Gonna have to struggle once again. Dykes off to Brazier. Stolen away by Peebahouse. Throws it up. Mercer. Hasted. Made it. He's got 16. Back to 8. 39-31 with a minute to go. Dykes. Looking around. Gives it off to Filial. Filial gives it up to Staggs. Back cut right to Peebahouse. Peebahouse up to Lee. Lee all the way. Good! Who called timeout? Kurt. 10-point lead, 41-31, 40 seconds to go in the half. 2, 4, 6, 7. I think I gave... No. Yep. Didn't, who made the layup down here before that? Kenner, right? I gave it to Dykes instead of him. I was looking to my right. So, Brody made that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 41. Yep, that's right.
Got some subs in.
Us?
Yeah, it's going to be...
Ryan Mars came in. Ball's thrown into McLean to Filial. Filial lobs it over the head of Brazier. Back to the Vikings with 34.5 to go. You've got to keep the ball out of Simmons and Dykes' hands. You do that, you got to, you can add on. Get this over 10. Add on, keep it up. Peebahouse in the high post, Cooper, Mercer. Mercer driving all the way. A lot of contact, no call. Rebound McLean. They're just not going to call a foul on them on the other end. Filial.
That's over and back.
Was it not over and back unless it was tipped? And Simmons will come back in with 3 fouls.
I guess that is true. I guess it may have been tipped.
Well, got to figure something out right here. Need to be up 10 going to the 4th. Simmons guarded by Peebahouse. Simmons. Kick out, ball's tipped. Staggs with it. Staggs up for 2. Good. That's the end of the quarter. We had the 4th and final period. Vikings 41, Lions 33. Back right after this on 101.3 WOPC.
Perry County basketball on WOPC is made possible by these valued community partners. NYX Incorporated, the Meriwether Lewis Electric Cooperative, the member businesses of the Perry County Chamber of Commerce, Quality Building Supply, the Perry County Nursing Home, the Bank of Perry County, Mitchell Rhodes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, the Perry County Medical Center, the Town of Linden Natural Gas System, Brasher Accounting, Duncan's Ace Hardware and Duncan's Rental Center, and Duran's Health Mart Pharmacy. Support these leading local businesses and thank them for making this broadcast possible.
Wow, they're giving the Lions the ball when they got the jump last time. That's not right. That is not right. Stags to Dicus. Simmons wide open for three. No good. Rebound, Peebahouse. Peebahouse bringing it down. Over to Haston. Knock it down. Short. And if he goes after that, does he not get the ball? Simmons with it, pulls it out. Don't leave him open. Short. Rebound, Brazier. Back to Simmons. Good. 41-35, 7:24 to go. Peebahouse across the timeline. Over to Mercer. Mercer to Haston. Haston. Back out to Mars. Peebahouse. Got a mismatch. Peebahouse up for two. Good. He's got 11 and gets it back to 8. Ball's thrown to Dicus. Dicus bringing it down. And a foul on Mercer. That's his second. And Coach Kirk wants a timeout. Full timeout. 6:56 to go in the game. We'll take a 48. You're watching on 101.3 WOPC.
Perry County basketball on WOPC is made possible by these valued community partners. NYX Incorporated, the Meriwether Lewis Electric Cooperative, the member businesses of the Perry County Chamber of Commerce, Quality Building Supply, the Perry County Nursing Home, the Bank of Perry County, Mitchell Rhodes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, the Perry County Medical Center, the Town of Linden Natural Gas System, Brasher Accounting, Duncan's Ace Hardware and Duncan's Rental Center, and Duran's Health Mart Pharmacy. Support these leading local businesses and thank them for making this broadcast possible.
Welcome back. 6:56 to go in the game. Vikings lead 43-35. Just like the first time these two played, it was it was like this the whole night. And I knew it would be like it again down here. Just something about it playing us. They play better. McLean for three. Good. 43-38. Haston with it. Back to Peebahouse. Mercer. Throws it back to Peebahouse. Peebahouse bobbles it. Stolen away by Brazier. Up for two. No good. Dicus good. Haston throws it down to Lee. Mercer gets hit by Simmons, and that's his fourth. .6:21 to go. Vikings only up by 3. Ray will come in for Simmons. Philly all comes out. I didn't see who come in. Stags?
Yeah.
Haston into Peebahouse. Peebahouse wanting to drive. Up for two, and they're going to call a foul on Brazier. They've done it all night. I don't know why you're just now calling it. It's been physical. And the Vikings have struggled all night long. Haston in the Peebahouse to Lee and to Warren. Warren back out. Haston up for two. No good. Rebound Peebahouse. Mercer for three. Bang! And that is 1,001. Brazier with it, 46-40. Back out Brazier.